What's going on, guys? Just wanted to pop the camera on for a second here. Spending some time outside. It is absolutely beautiful. Summer is, I guess, officially here. The kids are out of school. You know, that's I guess that counts. It's funny because, like, last couple of years when springtime comes and we actually get a somewhat warm day, I'm like, summer's finally here, and it's not even summer yet. And people always like to point that out. It's not officially summer. But hey, now the kids are home, so that's summer to me, and I'm sweating, so that means it's summer. So anyway, the subject or topic of the video is knives you guys never get to see. That's right. Even though I do knife reviews, I don't always have the time to review everything that I get. There's lots of knives that I buy. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. There's more that I trade, very few that I buy, but mostly trading, that you guys just never ever see. And this is a good example of one. This is one I just got in a trade. This is a Dietz customized Boker Quaken. Absolutely beautiful. There's lightning strike carbon fiber on this. Alright, he did a very cool two-tone on our blade. So you have that black wash or black stone wash, polished edge, a little bit more of a polished flats on this. I mean, this thing is beautiful, and the best part of it is just how buttery smooth this thing is. Look at this blade as I depress that lock. Absolutely ridiculous. This thing comes shooting out, super smooth. So great job. Quick little tip on these Quakens. This little flipper here, it's very subtle. What I like about it is that when the knife's closed, when you give that a good grip, you can use that to break glass if you really need to, or a non-lethal self-defense. I mean, it's very pointy, which inherently makes it uncomfortable if you don't use it properly. Unlike most flippers where you're kind of just pulling down, it kind of hurts with this knife. You can't really do that. What you have to do instead of pulling down is you have to do a sweeping motion. All right? You have to come up very high on the very top of this and kind of sweep down. All right, then it's not only comfortable but extremely quick, and especially on this one because it's all polished up on the inside. And I believe he does some kind of a detent mod as well to make that just super smooth. I mean, watch this this thing going in. It just sucks right in. Great detent. Doesn't want to open up until you're ready. All right. If you didn't want to use that flipper, you do have the thumb disc on here as well. Just lightning fast, scary sharp, very sexy looking. I love the lightning strike carbon fiber. It's really nice. Let me do a zoom in. You get better detail that way. It's really nicely done. And I've seen all different types of Dietz mods, different colors, bolsters, all kinds of stuff. Of course, different blade finishes. Just really cool knife. Let's get you a close-up of that blade as well. I mean, just beautiful. Very beautiful. Love that two-tone. Really goes nicely with those scales. Just a pretty sexy knife. So anyway, the point of this video is basically just to say that, like, I just got this knife in a trade, and if you're curious, I traded this for my Navigator top for all the, and a lot of you guys love tops, but yeah, there was a person who had this knife and wanted the top more, and I love the top. I really had no plans on getting rid of it, but when I got the offer, I said, yeah, sure, absolutely. So anyway, my point here is that there's lots of knives that come into my hands and leave my hands, and you guys never get to see them. Sometimes you get a little sneak peek. I'll plan to do a review, but they end up getting traded off before I can do so. Or sometimes I'll just have limited use on the knife. If I get a knife and trade, and this has happened quite often, I'll trade for a knife, I'll get it, I'll never even show it on camera. I'll plan to use it, maybe a week, 2 weeks go by. I don't really carry it much for whatever reason. Maybe I'm carrying other knives or testing other knives, and someone's interested in doing a trade, and I offer it to them. So I get it, I want to do a review on it, but mid-testing, someone wants it, and you guys never even get to see it. You never even know I have it. So, it's unfortunate. There are a lot of cool knives that pass through my hands you guys never do get to see reviews on. Most of the time, it's just because I didn't have enough use on it. I'm not just going to do a review on a knife just because I have something new. I could do that. I can put 5-10 reviews up every single day probably for a really long time. But what's the point of that? I think people appreciate the reviews and hearing opinions and experiences from people, not just, passing off specs that you can find on the internet, As far as this particular knife, I already reviewed a Boker Quaken. The only difference, if I did a review on this, is to say, yeah, it looks a little bit cooler, and it is way smoother. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, what's the point? But I did want to kind of show it off real quick. I think it's pretty damn cool. And although I did really like the Navigator top, I like this a lot more. So I'm happy with the trade. And at this point, hopefully the person I traded with is receiving their top, or already had their top, or who knows, maybe it's mid-spin right now as I make this video. So anyway, now that it's summertime, that means more time spent outside doing things, which in turn means more knife testing, which is fantastic. That means there's more reviews on the way. So that's all. Just a quick show off of the Dietz customized Boker Quaken. I absolutely love this thing. I mean, just so friggin' smooth. Seriously, it's like running on glass. Amazing. And good lockup too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, hopefully you guys have an awesome day, and I do have a quick message for the kids out there. I know I'm going to sound like an old man or someone's parent, but I know the video games are fun. I know the YouTube videos are fun to watch and stuff, but do that stuff during the night, you know, when it's dark out. During the day, on a beautiful day, go outside, take a walk, play with your friends, ride a bike, do kid stuff, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.